the Country Library, and today I'm going to show you how to make crumb cake. The crumbs are from scratch, but not the cake because I'm not much of a baker. I can handle the crumbs, but for the cake, I had to recruit my friend here, Betty. So I already did the cake, and prior to doing it, I did wash my hands, of course, and I treated the pan with cooking spray and a little bit of flour. So I just used a tin from the dollar store, but if you don't have that on hand, you can just use a 13x9 baking dish. So you do follow the recipe, except just tweak the time to be 35 minutes at 350 degrees. When your cake comes out after the 35 minutes, just keep your oven on because you're gonna have to put it back in after you do the crumbs. So cake's done, now we're gonna go ahead and do the crumbs. So the crumbs are pretty simple. It is 2.5 cups of flour, and I have to say that if you fall shy of the 2.5 cups, don't think it's okay, because it's not. It'll make the consistency of the crumbs kind of weird, so you really want to do 2.5 cups. So let me just scoop out. And it's okay if it gets a little bit extra, is fine. Just short is not fine. I am a sloppy baker, which is why I didn't want you watching me make the boxed cake. So I'm just gonna dig in here. Here's my 2. Do a little bit for my half. Okay, so I'll say that's good. I'll just leave that there. I will clean up later. 2/3 cup of sugar, which a lot of people cringe at, but that's what makes the cake so good. That and all the butter we're gonna put in later. So here's my 2/3 cup of sugar. And this recipe will be available in print at some point, not sure when, but you don't have to memorize all this. You're going to use a teaspoon of cinnamon. You can go over on the cinnamon if some spills out, it's totally fine. I personally like a little bit extra cinnamon, so that was like a heaping 1 teaspoon. The same for vanilla, it's going to be 1 teaspoon of the vanilla. It can also spill out, it's not a problem. There we go. Put that here. So the big secret ingredient is 2 sticks of melted butter, and it has to be melted, not softened. And now I have my melted 2 sticks of butter. So it's about 1 minute and 30 seconds in the microwave. So when you do the butter, you're gonna first mix all your dry ingredients, and you're gonna just slowly add the butter in. I put it in this gravy boat so then it doesn't get so sloppy. So once all the butter is in, you're gonna just keep mixing it with the fork, and as you mix, you will see the crumbs will start to form. And this is why it's so important to have the 2.5 cups of flour, because if you're short on the flour, then it kind of is too wet, and that's just not a consistency that I like. So we're almost done mixing. Just want you to get in there good and see how the crumbs will kind of just form naturally. I like to break them up a little bit to make it easier to evenly distribute it on the cake. So let's just try that and see how that works. So you just grab it kind of by a big handful, and you're just gonna crumble it all along the surface of the cake here. It's okay if you don't get every inch of the cake covered, because you won't see it once you put the powdered sugar on. So just get a little crumbly, and once it's on there, you can just kind of pick it up and do it yourself. All right, almost done. Okay, so you see this consistency of these crumbs actually came out very good, because they're giving me nice big chunky pieces, and I am able to get the whole top of the cake covered. Whoop, got a little spillage there. I'll clean that up later. All right, so pretty much all parts of the cake are covered. This came out really very good. Very happy about that. All right, so there's just like these little like straggly kind of pieces. Just kind of put them all over the top. So it is all covered. I just want to give my hands a quick wash because they're a little sticky from the butter. So not doing the whole 20 seconds here, but I am working in a clean environment. Okay, so the cake is going to go back in for just 12 minutes. So I'll set my timer and I'll see you back here in 12 minutes. Okay, so the crumbs baked for the 12 minutes. I let it cool. Now I'm gonna add the powdered sugar, which is just the finishing touch. I like a lot of powdered sugar, but obviously you just do it to your own liking. Okay, we get every inch of it covered. And now this is the final product. My family will be very happy to enjoy this afternoon. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this and that you make it yourself. And I see you all back at the library real soon. Bye.